Hello people, it's me, Libluini. We are back at Gem and Holograms Season 2. Yes, we still try to win with the power of music, and I really hope that when my work week is finally done I can sit down and do some renaming, because I really want to bring back some of the awesome names of Season 1. But, well, let's get on with this for now. We got through some important research. Construction, evocation, thaumaturgy. We are rolling to thaumaturgy 2 and 3, then alteration, construction, more conjuration. Yeah, it's going swimmingly. Of course, the points we need to advance are also going up. So let's see. Let's hope we can get more magic. Speaking of which, Tyke the She-Lord has found a magic site in Melmaria. And the site is Revealed Valley, and we finally get more glamour gems. Now that's nice. Defense is 1 for some reason. Did I forget it or did I get a bad event again? So now and here, not enough greenery. Ah, I did search here, but I didn't here. Well, dude, you can go to the Broken Land immediately. Of course, you still need 2 turns. Ah, well, at least it's not 3 turns. We have this fortress ready here. And we have money. Old Man Mountains, you please go and search for magic sites. You are still building palisades. Good, good, good. What am I recruiting right now? Ah yes, we are still in cheap mode. Yeah, that's funny here. What can we construct? Well, everything costs 600. Fortress upgrades have to wait because we really need some labs here. Yeah. Well, it's painful for a while. First off, we don't want to get dumb killed by enemy priests preaching us to death. But, oh, did I already? Oh, I already built a second temple. Okay, then it's time for lab time. But it's very useful because I'm planning on having this dude walk around to search the southern provinces. But you never know. But yeah, he can still have more troops, I guess. I keep forgetting they're poor amphibians, or they're worth shit. Marrows are also not really shit, but holy fuck, with 70 averaging, we need something insane. Or I need something that can go under the water to help them. But that's the long-term plan, not much we can do here. And you, Elmo, yeah, okay, I need someone who can build fortresses here for now. Or you can stay. This dude over here, so that's all the movements we can make today. There was a battle against independence and our friends, the Hinnom, won. Yeah, so okay, Hinnom is slowly but surely finishing up independent provinces. So they're not as weak as I hoped. Let's continue scouting here. I want to see the exact borders before I commit for an attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're a bit more squeezed into the edge, but we have roughly a comparable number of provinces. Just that he can still gain 1 or 2 more provinces here in the area while we cannot. Because our only available avenue is small C. And holy fucking shit, we don't have the units to go there. We are at peace with Uro for now. And Uro is maybe at war with Arco, maybe not. It looks like lots of troops are on the march. And since he asked me for peace, it would probably be dumb if he attacks me now. Would also be better if he tries to decapitate me, considering how close we are. So let's continue with upgrading our infrastructure. Since Senoma has already a second fortress up and running. At least we have enough troops here that can make a whole shitload of trouble. Let's see if we can at a later date actually use our stealthy assassin mages. Oh, 21, 32, 37. Let's see. Okay, the lowest amount of sacreds are here. Then the zero amount of... Okay, you get the slingers and you get those guys. So we keep upgrading our numbers a little bit. Huh, okay. Yeah, let's keep this. Maybe I find a way to do something more next time. But yeah, we spend a lot of money on building right now. Looks... Next turn I'll probably have a free turn where I don't have to squeeze out money. Because this guy isn't there yet and this guy has to go back. And here will everything be built. I could upgrade the fortress, but that's not really a good idea if we have to wait full 5 turns for the first step. So I'll concentrate our money on the broken land and the couple turns. Next turn I'll instead put money on another mega mage, since they are hella expensive. Or maybe I just get another She-Lord, since there will be our primary battle mages in the future. Yeah, that's probably for the best, so that we can recruit more troops at the same time. Keep up the recruitment pressure without ending up with not enough money to do more. And then research is going strong. So that's a middle turn. Hopefully this time I can finish up my preparations, because obviously if Hinnom lets us build up our 1, 2, 3 additional fortresses and then patiently waits until my research and armies are ready, I will actually invade by myself. Let's see who goes first. We keep piling up our armies for the counter-attack if we get attacked. And since we are basically very stealthy and natural, it should go over well. You just have to be careful not to get lasered down by too many ranged units. And that's it for this time. Diploini out, my friends. Hello people, it's me, Diploini, and I'm back here with Dominion 6. German Hologram Season 2. This time a lot of shit has happened, and we're in winter in the year 1 of the Ascension War, so stuff seems to slowly be happening, hopefully not before we are finished. One of our mages has found nothing. Annoying. Then Kitties attacked Independence and lost a bunch of shit. Because they are attacking a throne. Let's look at this. Yeah, those. Oh, yeah. His army is already destroyed. mist form. Yeah, that's a nasty group spell. Yeah, all those mist formed Enkidu's, and then we have these guys here with air shield protection and fairly very good archers, and yeah, that is a solid block of archers. And we have this guy here, more air games than any other god. I wanted to say more than god, but doesn't make really sense for since everyone here is a god. This is an enchanted sword that does damage to certain kinds of magical beings like Jinn or fairies. It would actually hurt our elves if one elf would actually survive getting this claws. And they can throw sword, lightning bolts, thunder fist, and of course tons and tons of really evil magic like fog warriors. Yeah, that's this here. Let's take a look at the front line here. Yeah, air shielded thanks to arrow fend. It's a bit unfair, but these guys have access to spells we only get later through our research. So whatever Keys wanted, it didn't work out because these guys here, those tiny guys, can attack with a lightning swarm that does magic damage. Armor negating, well there. Yeah, protection doesn't protect actually. And yeah, that's bad. Sorry guy. Yeah, one or two hits and they are dead. Anyway, well, I took tons and tons of losses. Trying to get those chariots. Also not many hit points. Chariot itself, of course. A wild mix of unit, but I'm guessing Keys didn't bring enough mages with them. Yeah, that's a steamroll. That's ouch, that hurt. Well, that's a lot of shit, but not enough magic, I suppose. Always a bad idea. At least a nice chunk of the Springhawks got killed. Then we had Kailasa taking back a province from Ktis. And, you know, taking out another independent province. And we got a Skull Mentor. Oh, that's good. And a Battle Affliction was cured in our capital. Skull Mentors are fairly nice. Let's go to our province here. So we have a temple now and fortifications. And enough money to put a lab here. Then we have to wait, so we don't have to stop our recruitment. We are here building palisades. Ah yes, of course. Oh wow, yeah, of course, we need this guy too here to do miscellaneous building shenanigans. A Fearborg champion. It's like a better version of our stupid leaders. But this guy then can walk over. Or maybe let's do it this way. So I can get a Fearborg champion in the more important fortress. Don't have to recruit anything here. I get a lab here and it's only a temple and an upgrade. And here I need everything, but it's take a while. Here only the upgrade. And I keep recruiting more underwater units here. And a scout. So scout, what can I do with you? Well, it looks like we can't really attack. Now Ktis is on the back foot. But they're also still attacking down here. Let's get down here. And another scout here. Did I accidentally recruit more scout without noticing? Ah. Let's get this one here. And this one here. Nice information spread. I'm guessing I just sent them here and then forgot. Yeah, this can continue. Of course. Yeah, well, unexpectedly I have now to trust that nothing here looks suspicious. I really don't want to attack someone since Hinnom could be extremely dangerously in attack mode sooner or later. Doesn't look like this, but we don't know. That's the point. Let's see. Yep, also elves. Good old glamour. These units cannot be detected by enemies while moving in their own lands and are very difficult to spot when hiding. Yeah, that's the good ones. Because these guys aren't anything, so what I'm doing is Scapegoaty will secretly move here, closer to the front line, but not suspiciously so. This guy will move here. It will be completely and totally invisible. Perfect. Nothing can go wrong. And I can do some more side searching. So you didn't find anything, and those two provinces are soon. Yeah, you can go into these little provinces here. Then we can, if there is no war to be had, side search all 3 provinces at once. Then it would be funny if we could again get this province here. We need more marrows to make this work. I mean, we have these guys here. I keep forgetting. The turtle chiefs. I keep mixing them up with the shitty troops I have in another game. But of course, as poor amphibians, they're turning from fairly good troops into fairly mediocre troops. 11 and 12 attack and defense will turn into 10 and 10, for example, making them completely standard guys. And the encumbrance will get heavier and all that shit. Ah, well. CS half. The fuck was CS again? Combat speed. Oh yeah, they're also slow. And they can't use long-range weapons anymore. Which is kind of funny since harpoon weapons underwater exists. They just need more energy. Would make more sense if range is simply halved or something. Of course, maybe this doesn't work with things like bows and the like. Huh, man, this is harder than I expected. Back to here. Oh, still we completely stopped recruiting for a while. 24, 12, too expensive. She-Warrior, too expensive. Holy moly. What's our troop composition right now? You're a slinger. Okay, this army has 0 slingers, which means we have 0 counter strength for enemy. What was the word? Enemy long-range attacks. So let's keep this up. Now we have a lab here and a temple. So next up is fortification upgrade. For 1 point. This needs a fortification upgrade in both lab and temple, 4 points. And only 1 upgrade, it's 5 points. So that means for 5 turns we have limited income until I've managed to have our fortification build up and running. I'm kind of hoping in the next 5 turns Ktis manages to make significant progress, because if they manage to get to make large inroads. This means we may get away with taking over the fortress in Graveport, which would also consequently mean I don't have to build a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th fortress by myself. As you've seen, it's kind of expensive. And if Kailasa is weak enough that we can get away with this, this means we can also take over Snowford and Old Forest at the very least. And since we have enough, well, maybe I built another fortress simply because. I mean, if we can manage to get Kailasa in Dreamworld, it would give us another fortress in the forest without the need to build another one. Well, let's see. More importantly, if the next 5 turns means we can attack Kailasa without much counter-attack expectance, then this means we can get underwater into the Sea of Woe and then get some real underwater units to gain some access to whatever is around here. Also, I want to send a scout underwater. But we need level 3 for this, because right now we don't have anything. The best I can do is the fish scale boots, and those only allow us to cross rivers. Like this guy did. And, oh, 2 different types of elves. That's funny. So we have Vanheim up here, and this is Helheim. Wow, that's basically the elf triangle here. Vanheim elves, Helheim elves, and Tirnanog elves. That's Elfenstein 3D, I would say. So let's see, in a less insane world I would try to buy those 2 provinces, Valgard and Andoria, to straighten out our lines here. But of course, a human player would never accept this until they are already strong enough to do something on another front, like if they're already gigantic or something. But considering the capital is right next on the other side of this lake, it would also be a really bad idea. It's something for the inevitable war in the future I'm expecting. Well, right now things are astonishingly peaceful. We have enough troops to counter-attack immediately. Funnily enough, with troops on our southern border, we are also ready to strike in case of sudden betrayal from our friends in the east. And right now we are still having peace with Ur, and Ur seems to be busy with our friends Arco. Ur seems to be closing in on Arco, and I have to be careful, because it would be great if we can start with our own plans before the player of Ur gets too strong. Because that's a player that is too good for my taste. But that's the reason why we're at peace right now. It wouldn't have been funny if he steamrolls us too fast. I always keep a construction going on. Yes, construction 4. Alteration 4, construction 2 and 3. Should not be long now. Well, just waiting around at least is good for us, because the more research we get before a war starts, the better, since we have this obscene amount of magic elves running around and shit. So, here, that screen I have searched for. Kailasa, where are you? I wish I could zoom in on this. Yes. We know their blessing. And that's... yes. Invulnerability, that could be a problem. Of course, invulnerability only works against mundane weapons. Magic weapons and magic break through pretty easily, so... we could attack them, Well... our troops aren't there yet. Cool, why are you? I wish I could zoom in on this place. Did I already say this? We accepted the map. Oh, we actually never saw his blast in action. All we know is that he has a shitload of big, strong archers, similar to Hinnom, our next door neighbor. Kailaza also has lots of archers, but of course we know their bless at least, and their bless is worthless against us. I mean, here component still works, but invulnerability doesn't work against our magic weapons. If we get to the part where our magic elves can cast magic spells at them, yeah, things will go our way pretty damn fast. Hey Brian, oh, you are a commander. Do you have any troops attached? Nope. 150, huh. +0. Yeah, it would be nice if all this experience had given him a heroic precision. So he got more leadership, but his morale is shit. At least +1, please, my friend. And this guy also has a lot of experience points abilities. Yeah, our bless. Oh wait, what am I doing? Our bless. You have to click on temple. Let's see. Province, home province, temple, it's total 8. Would really be neat if you could get some more temples up and running. View bless effect. Yeah, moral +1 is always there. We got more defense, blur, and oh yeah, heroism. That's the reason why our elves are getting superpowers. I kept wondering about this. And this also means simply waiting around also gives our units slightly more experience. I think that's how it works. Yes, we got some Mino experience just from waiting. And as soon as we start fighting, every one of our hard to kill units will gain strength super duper fast. Too bad it doesn't work if they get killed by some archer, so plus minus and nothing. Anyway, buildings, recruitments, maneuverings and zashings. And that's it then for now. Niploini out. Hello people, Niploini here with our Dominion 6 Season 2 Jam at Holograms. It's time to jam with music. And again, I was too unprepared to actually look up some of the names I wanted to give. Oh, I'm so bad. Stop whining, idiot. Let's get on with it. Research and alteration is completed. That's nice. An array of battles. First off, Uber, fancy GDs with fire powers, attacked all and won. With camel riders. Yeah, that's always an evergreen. Large blocks of these guys. Because they have a composite bow, which does nice damage and it has high range. It's sadly not armor piercing. And they have a second attack, the scimitar. They also have now a camel, so it's not as easy to just kill them outright, since every so often the camel will be hit. They are also great pillagers, which means they are dangerous if you get them into your territory. And mobile archers means they can fire while moving, even more dangerous, and they are skilled riders, which powers up the moment. They are also stealthy, so they can be a bitch, an absolute devastating and annoying bitch, especially since the leader is also... whoops, I didn't get the leader. Okay, where is the leader? The Uban Sheikh. He's a tax collector, which means can collect money from a province even if there is no line back to a friendly fort. So I guess if you have commanders like these, you can just attack whatever and collect money. So of course, taking a province surrounded by enemy provinces is not something a single shake could hold forever, and stealthy. So in theory, even though they're probably easy to detect if you put too many of them together, this is a typical stealthy plus stealth units combo. And the defense was clearly not prepared for this. And then you have those little falcons. I'm guessing this is a direct attack, or the Sheik summons them. Oh, a plant. Yeah, funny. Here is nothing about summoning animals to his aid. So I'm guessing this was a non-stealthy attack since the birds don't have stealth. Interesting combo. Alright, they're not listed here. Good fact. I'm guessing the Sheik has some kind of undocumented superpower of... Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm just blind. That was the problem. So he has 1d3 falcons at his side. That was a lot more than 3. Oh, the riders themselves have the same power? That's insane. Okay, 1 falcon. At least not 1, 2, 3. That would have been funny. But yeah, that's a lot of falcons these guys can bring up as their own skirmishers. Far too much for this one province. Then Kailasa managed to push back Ktis again with their Yavanas. Yeah, that's unnice. They don't have a lot of protection, but they all can occasionally prevent someone from hitting them. High defense means they avoid even more attacks, and they can hit fairly good. They have 2 attacks. Double the fun. Do we see the bless in action? Yes, we do. Your father has started punching and kicking and slaying. See again, invulnerability, which luckily doesn't work against our magic weapons, and fear effects. So horrible to behold that nearby enemies turn to flee, unless brave beyond belief. Creatures that cause fear are exceptionally good at pillaging provinces. Yeah, sadly, blessers like this one are active, they don't work outside of battles. Lucky for us. A higher fear value results in a fear that is harder to resist. Has a larger area effect. That's a change from Dominions 5, where fear good progressively stronger and could fuck up someone's moral pretty bad fast. I think we also know how it's going is instead of stronger it just takes wider and wider effect or something like that. Honestly, I don't use fear effects often enough. I would probably have to look this up. But it works apparently. This one is just running away now. Yeah. Fear 5 maybe not be as strong as Fear 10 on the big monster, but if you have so many dudes it continues to pile up. The only way I can think of countering this particularly nonsense is adding lots and lots of priests who with the level 2 priest powers try to counteract the constant loss of moral due to fear or something like this. I am still working on the details. And then we have elf infighting. Yeah, that's funny. Grey Hawks and Black Hawks means it's a summoning spell. And they lost because the province defense was strong enough to beat up some birds. Ha! Sorry my friends, who was the one who did this movie with the birds? And I'm not talking about Birdemic. Stanley Kubrick, I think. Well, who was that guy? The Birds. An old movie from the 50s where birds attack. It's like Birdemic, but good actually. Well, they have a dive attack and a normal attack on their talons. But since their attack skill is so low, they have not much chance of actually doing anything. But they're good at clogging up the battlefield and, well, if you surprise someone. But the only thing that kills this strategy dead in the water is actually having some province defense. Oh, and it was at this edge. Oh. What the hell is this? Sailing, I see. I guess the red guys sailed around and Vanheim is taking umbrage at this, so there is no war. I'm speculating. Let's take another look here in this edge. And here's Helheim, the capital. Yeah, that looks warlike from my perspective. Of course, we now have the trouble that Kailasa apparently is winning its war against us. So the question is, do we want to attack? Because it looks like our other enemy is scaling up his efforts to attack. Huh. That's a good question. What to do now? You can at least search magic sites here. And hell, you too, why not? Okay. So because all the units in this army are stealth, he is now hidden. Oh, that's funny. What am I doing? That's the wrong kind of mage. Now I have to search again. Lab, temple, arena, everything here. Yeah, here is the palisade continual. Laboratory, temple. Okay, now let's preach a little bit here. And because we probably need this fortress soon, let's start here now. Because it's taking 3 turns and I have no idea when exactly the fight will start here. It looks like we can't really deal with Kailasa and have to deal with Hinnom instead. Do we now their blast too? I keep clicking on the wrong shit. Oh, okay, that's our... oh, I keep forgetting the stupid skull mantle we got from an event a while ago. Well, let's see, construction. 190, that means we probably rushed prior to construction 3 if we are lucky. Ah, here it is. Hinnom. Dominions. Friends of Kailasa. Yeah, we know them. And Hinnom. Yeah, okay. We haven't seen their blast. That is the funny thing. I'm not even sure if they have a good blast or if this guy is just piling on the archers. Mainly archers. Yeah, funny. Very funny. We'll have to counter with lots of magic, I suppose. But, well, we have to do a strategic realignment, I suppose. Because it's clear that Kailasa is concentrating on Kittis? And those snake guys right now. While Hinnom is piling on units. Is it harmless? I don't know. Do I want to take a look? Maybe this guy Antonius here survives. Yeah, I mean, keeping you on retreat doesn't do anything because you'll just die anyway, surrounded by enemy territory. But it's legit possible. Yuba has put himself here into the battle between Ul and Alco, so I'm guessing there's now a free way for all. Vanheim and Helheim are supposedly fighting, so Hinnom is probably safe from those ends. And Kailasa is fighting the lizard guys. The logical consequence is that Hinnom is free to attack me, I'm free to attack them. We could of course both decide to dogpile an enemy who is fighting someone else. But from Hinnom's perspective, yeah, Vanheim is elves, we are elves, so it's basically the same thing. We could decide to invade Arco instead, but of course then he would pile on troops northward, I suppose. We'll have to see how many troops are hanging around in his capital. There is more Hinnom in this direction. Let's continue scouting for a while. Especially down here to see where the border of Kailasa are. Since those guys are bad at searching, I'm moving them around as a little surprise. I'm now reinforcing the feral woods and then add my profit to the mix. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, my profit should arrive in the turn when the feral woods are finishing. This guy will then continue on searching down here. Yeah, and I'm still recruiting these wonder boys here, random scouts. What I'm doing with you now. This shit is going on over here. Let's get you into the north. Oh. Look, someone is not good at preaching because our religion is spreading. Not that I'm complaining. It's a bit weak around the edges. I'm guessing it's because I have a nice spread of temples here in the core. So my pretender, my goddess, and everyone is. Monetary lane. Yeah, I can add another one of those per turn now. So, and you get those. We need some long-range troops. But I swear, I will find a way to use my growing number of magic assassins. Be nasty surprise. Of course, if we end up fighting a giant nation, like last time, we're in trouble, because then we have to wait until my ladies can actually use enough magic to kill a giant. Funnily enough, if we end up fighting Kailasa, we have a lot of weak enemies we can surprise with some evil magic from behind. That would be easy mode, so I really would like to attack them. But again, I have no idea what Hinnom is doing. And since we still need a couple turns to keep our fortresses up, I want to have at least these 4 finished before I am attacking someone. And I still have no idea if Hinnom will wait so long. I also would like to have my first batch of magic spells ready to rumble. And let's see, early game goals. Glamour. Twilight, good. We have Twilight, which, to remember you, as long as it's a normal daylight battle outside, everyone who is not us, because we have dark vision and true sight of most of our units and commanders, gets precision -2 because it gets darker. Because we have so many glamour mages, they all get +1 skill in glamour magic. And then we have to hope that our army isn't suppressed at night, because night in caves will mean twilight won't work. It's 90% of the time it works, and then it doesn't. Would be nice if we had some kind of reverse twilight that could turn a night into twilight, as funny as that would be. Unnatural brightness. That means if there are certain globals that can put extra suns in the sky, and other shenanigans, which means twilight will not work against those. We'll have to do something extra then. Then there is nightfall, which can change twilight to darkness, which can fuck up everyone who doesn't have true dark side vision or whatever, because the darkness penetrators are -3 to attack, defense, and precision. And that can be beastly if it's surprising someone who hasn't dark vision. So this is basically a thing we can also deploy if we absolutely want to. We're losing the +1 to glamour skill, however, so not as good as you might think. Then Shadow Warriors. Yeah, Shadow Warriors is just a spell that gives a group of people, a big group, blur effect. It's a stronger version of group blur, but it also needs one more skill level and again. Right now we are on track to get Evocation 4, which means we can use Ephemeral Blast, a spell that has some nice area of effect, doesn't take much fatigue, and every single one of our mages can use this spell as soon as Twilight is cast. It does 7 damage, maybe even more if you have the magic power. Our standard mages will have to make do with the 7 magic. And it's armor negating, which is good, and it's false damage, so it will only work as long as your mages are still on the battlefield. And magic resistance negates. That's always fun. So units with high defense are fucked, high protection also fucked, but high magic defense, that can neuter it. Let's see how far we can do this. Conjuration 5 and 4 are on the way. Yeah, so we can gain access to some fabulous Faefolk. But the game costs will also spiral upwards. What do we have here? Group lock could be interesting. Well, of course, it's a fairly powerful thing, though the area of effect in it is a bit low. Gates of Horn and Ivory are an important global for us because it generates more glamour gems each turn. It doesn't do anything bad for everyone else, so as long as there are 3 slots in our global list, people won't be incentivized to turn it down. And it's level 5, which our lady can very easily cast. Let's continue forwards. This probably not gonna make it, but let's continue with our preparations. Yeah, nothing much to report. We're still marching around, searching around, and building up. We have 3 forts to Hinoms 2, but also I can't see shit down there. So I really hope it won't turn out as Hinom is planning to attack someone else. That would be funny. Well, Lipluini out. That's it for me today.